Hi, Chris here. Let me tell you about a book, Option B, Facing Adversity, Building Resilience and Finding Joy by Sheryl Sandberg and Adam M. Grant. The whole of this book is about Sheryl Sandberg's process of overcoming grief when her husband suddenly died of an unknown myocardial condition. It was a sudden shock to her. Unsurprisingly, she struggled to deal with bereavement, and in particular she found it hard when people weren't asking how she was doing. And then it struck her that if people hadn't been through a similar thing, they simply didn't know what to say and didn't want to upset her, so completely avoided the topic of conversation. The post-traumatic growth was researched by Tedeschi and Calhoun, and there's 5 things that they've outlined: finding personal strength, gaining appreciation, forming deeper relationships, discovering more meaning in life, and seeing new possibilities. After a while, Sheryl gained some perspective, and the real advantage is that it's the little things in life no longer stress her out. She perceives that she's stronger now, more centered and more reasonable. So in the past, these things that would have annoyed her, she just simply thinks, nothing, I am here. Family and religion are often the greatest sources of meaning for many people, and work can also be a source of purpose. The jobs where people tend to find the most meaning are those who then serve others. When Sheryl had low confidence, at the end of the day, she'd write 3 things that she'd done well each day. And she found this was a useful process. But then when her confidence built up again, she thought this isn't needed anymore. So instead, she jotted down at the end of each day 3 moments of joy. This had several benefits. One of them is that during the day, she was actively looking out for moments of joy and then writing them down so that she then remembered them more, and she'd be more not only remembering them, thinking about them more, she'd also be looking for joy more. So this was important. The real reflections about tragedy is that it's not a blessing and there's no disguise, but there are things to be gained and things to be lost, and on certain days I'm not sure that the gains are not as great as or even greater than the inevitable losses. So tragedy does not have to be personal, pervasive or permanent, but resilience can be. And we can build our resilience and carry it through our lives.